practicals. सर माइनर जो वो नहीं, फाइनल मेजर प्रैक्टिकल्स होंगे तो
Yes.
वो मतलब कॉलेज में आके ही होंगे या फिर मतलब कैसे ऑनलाइन?
Let us see what is the scenario at that time. If the pandemic is not allowing us, then definitely they will be only online mode.
Okay.
That's why I am saying that we can have 1 or 2 classes in the lab for you so that you can be familiar with all those practicals. So for the X batch and Y batch, you can have you submitted your names to your CRs?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet. Okay, you can submit the name to your CR so that those
Sir,
names should be
XY
final.
दोनों आ सकते हैं?
We are planning only for the X batch because I am having lab with you only. So for Y batch, you can contact your faculty who is teaching. I think Maninder sir is teaching for Y batch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can contact Maninder Singh sir. Okay. Because if I take all the students, then it will be a problem for us because in this pandemic we cannot have, we have to maintain the social distancing also. That's why for the Y batch, we have 2 different labs. So don't worry about that. We have 2 different rooms for different groups. So for X batch, we have different room for engineering mechanics. For Y batch, we have different room. So, but still you have to ask your faculty for that. Maninder Singh sir, you have to ask him that whether he is willing or whatever it is scenario. And for X batch, you have to send me the names so that we can forward it to the higher authorities and take the permission. And be ensure that if you are coming, that you should come. It's not like that you say that sir, we are coming, but we are not able to come. So you should be 100% sure before giving your name. Okay, anything else you want to ask regarding this?
सर माइनर्स की वेटेज क्या है, मतलब कितने मार्क्स
सर बस
होगा, मतलब जो हुआ है?
Weightage means it will be of 10 marks finally.
Okay, sir.
Because you can see your this internal assessment, it will be of 10 like that. So we will finalize it finally 10, 15, whatever it is, but it is not less than 10. So anything else?
sir, is it compulsory to come to the college to do practicals?
No, it is not compulsory. You are from the Y batch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's why I have already told all these things to the X batch student. That is not mandatory, not compulsory to come. It is only thing that if you want to come, and for that we will take the permission. It is not compulsory. I have already told this thing to X batch. If you want to have some practical knowledge, if you want to do some practical, we can plan it. If you don't want to come, nobody will force you that you have to come. Okay. So yeah. Yes, Naman, what you else want to say?
So nothing. Thank you for.
Okay. So anything else regarding this, or should we start the topic which we were discussing on Friday? Okay, let us start. So have you revised the SFD BMD SFD at your home, which we have discussed last Friday? Have you revised it? Okay, so I will give you a problem right now, and we will see how the SF and BM is drawn for a simply supported beam and a point load only. So remember that the case we have to discuss here only for the simply supported beam. We don't need to go in detail. Fine. Because we have 5 types of beam: simply supported beam, cantilever beam, overhanging beam, continuous beam, and fixed beam. But in our syllabus, we have to do SF beam only for this simply supported beam and the point load which is acting on it. We are not going to do anything else in UDL, UVL, or whatever couple or whatever other load. So we are not going to discuss about that load. Fine. So
Sir, you are muted.
screen is visible now.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. So write down the statement, draw the SFD and BMD of for the simply supported beam. Okay.
सब BMD करा नहीं था हमने, सिर्फ SFT किया था.
Don't worry, I have explained it in numerical. So this is the problem. You have to draw the SFD, means shear force diagram, and bending moment diagram for the simply supported beam as shown in the figure. So I have explained you for this SFD how you have to make. Okay, you remember? And for the BMD, you know, very simple concept is there. Just I am just giving you a hint. So what is the moment here? If we calculate the moment always is F into X. Fine. So F into X means F is the variable and X is the some term here. So you can see this is equivalent to y is equal to mx plus c equation. You can say this is the equation. If c is the intercept, if we remove this, the y is equal to mx is the line, or you can say if we draw the whenever we are drawing the bending moment diagram for the simply supported beam in case of point load, then the y is equal to mx. You can say the line is always like that. Okay, so it will be like that, or it will be like that, or it will be like that, or it will be like that. So you have to make the diagram like that. Fine. So let us see. First, we will see the how we have to solve this. For the BMD part, we will go later on. So what is the first step here? You have to calculate the support reactions. Can you all able to calculate the support reactions? Tell me the value of VA and this VB. What is the value you are getting? First, you have to calculate it. Step number one will be simple. What we are doing earlier also. Step number one is very simple. That is finding the reactions at support. Okay. How you will do? You know it very well. FBD, making FBD of the supports first, then step number three, next, what is this? Apply equation of statics. Fine. So tell me what the value you are getting for V and VB.
Sir, VB is coming 10.
Yes, of VA.
सर VB 10 है तो VA हो जाएगा 8.
Yes. It's simple.
Yes.
Up to this thing is clear to you. Whenever you are going to make the SFD and BMD, you can say shear force diagram and bending moment diagram of any beam. First step you have to go for the step that we have done in the previous questions. We have to calculate the support reactions. Okay, and this is very simple. First we will go for the calculation of support reactions. So we have got VA as 8 kilonewton and VB as 10 kilonewton. So I will put here the values here, 8 kilonewton, and here it is 10 kilonewton. Okay. So now we have to make the SFD, and how we are going to make the SFD? Let me just left this space here for making the SFD. Okay, so for making the SFD, first of all, we should know the various points. So you can see here, I have told you in the previous lecture, if a simply supported beam is there, we have to see the effect of various forces on the beam. Fine. So we have to see the effect of various forces on the beam. So we will start it from the point A. At the point A, you can see here 8 kilonewton node is acting upward, and from A to C point, you can see there is no force. Up to point A to C, there is no force here. But at the point C, we have one force, that is 4 kilonewton. So we will have to take the into consideration of the value of the force P. Then from C to D, we have no force here, and from D point, you can see there is a force here, 6 kilonewton. Then D to E, there is no force, so this force diagram will be constant. At the point E, there is force 8 kilonewton, so we have to take into consideration of the point E. Then you can see from E to B, there is no force, the beam is static, so the force will be just straight line, and from point B, 10 kilonewton load is there, and direction is showing upward, so we have to take into consideration everything. So let us first of all make the values, different values here. Before doing the diagram, we have to make the different values. So see here what I am making here. Shear force at A. What is that A? It is, this is VA, and it is how much? 8 kilonewton. Fine. So now come to C. So shear force, I am just marking it like that. At C, what is the value at C? You can see here. This is VA minus 4. That means 8 minus 4. That means how much it
4.
is? 4 kilonewtons, and still it is positive. Now you can see from C there is no variation, so force will be same. Fine. But at the point D, you can see here there is a variation now because of the 6 kilonewton. So what will be the value here? Shear force at the point D. What will be the value here?
-2.
Yeah, 4. It was 4 here, and what is the
6.
value of the force which is declining it? 6. So this will be -2. Fine. So 4 minus 6 is -2. So next here it is. After D, you can see at the point T, again you can see this force is coming to 8 kilonewton downward. So shear force at the point D, point E. This will be how much?
-10.
This will be -2 and -8, and this will be -10 kilonewton. Now coming to next part, final it is force will change at point B, because from E to B there is no force. This will remain constant. So point finally you can see at the point B, -10 plus 10 should be equal to 0.
0.
Is it clear? Because at the point B, you know that the vertical force is there. So I have already told you, if you can remember, direction of forces is positive like that, direction of this force is negative there, direction of this force is negative, and direction of this force is positive. This is same concept we are following here for the SFD. So this is clear how we have made it at point A, point C, point D, point E, and point B last. So that is 0 kilonewton. So we have to plot all these values, what we are getting for the beam.
Excuse me,
Okay.
sir.
Yes.
So can we use this method to find a reaction at the other support, or it might be incorrect using this method?
No. Actually, this method you can see this is only for the shear force. Means we have to see what are the effect of different loads and the reactions on the beam at different points. Okay. So for calculating the reaction, we have to use the previous method that we are using, that is equation of statics. This is only this method is only to see what is the effect of various forces on the beam, forces and the reactions on the beam. Okay, this is the only method here.
सर
So
लेकिन
now
जब लास्ट में आएंगे तो रिएक्शन एट बी तो 0 होगा, मतलब
what I am saying to you, can you able to understand? You are not listening to me. I am saying that we have to see the effect of forces and the reactions. You can say at the point B, what is the reaction here? Value of the reaction 10 kilonewton. Okay. So we are just putting the value here, -10 and +10. We are not calculating the reactions from this formula. If we have the value of reaction, then only we can see the effect of these reactions and the load on the beam. So we have the value here VB. What is the value here VB? VB is 10 kilonewton, and this is direction is upward. That means from here the force will move upward. The shear force diagram will move upward, and it will go up to the final part. That is the 0 kilonewton, means it is coming back to the point B. So let me make the diagram so it will be more clear to you now. See what is happening here. You can see at the point A, 8 kilonewton positive. And this is the value VA. And after that, there is no change up to point C. At the point C, you can see what is the value here. It is 4 kilonewton. So we will have a drop here of 4 kilonewton. Fine. After that, once it moves to 4 kilonewton, then there is no change. It will remain the same up to point D. And from the point D, there is a drop of 6 kilonewton. So that means 4 minus 6, how much it is? -2. -2 means we are now going into the negative direction. So it will be minus 2 here. Okay. Then there is no change up to point E. Up to point E, there is no change. And from here, again, you can see the drop of minus 8 kilonewton from here. And from there, at the point E to point B, there is no change here. So it is going to same direction. At the point B, you have 0 kilonewton. Why? Because plus 10 kilonewton force is there, and it will try to move the force or the shear force in the vertical direction, the positive direction. If it is minus 10, it will go downward, but it is plus 10, so it will rise here and it will finish here. So this point is B, this point is C, this point is D, this point is E. So you can make a note of all these values here if you want. This value is 10 kilonewton and this is equal to VB, and also you can make it here if you want here to make it. This is 8 kilonewton force and this is here it is 6 kilonewton force. So this side is called as positive side and this side is called as negative side. So this is the shear force diagram. This is the shear force diagram of the beam. So this is clear to you? How you have to make this shear force diagram? First, listen. First, you have to calculate the reactions. First, you have to see which support is the hinge support or roller support, and then calculate the reaction that we are doing with our previous method. Once we calculate the reactions, then we have to go for the SFD, shear force diagram, and for that we have to locate the points where the change of load is there. We can see that at the point A, there is some variation. Point C, we have some variation. Point D, we have some variation. Point E, we have some variation. At point B, we have some variation. But in between AC, CD, DE, and EB, there is no variation. So you can see that the line here is the constant line. There is no change in the force. Fine. So this is how much we can also make it here. This is 4 kilonewton. So this is how you have to make the SFD, and this is very simple. First, you have to solve the equation. Then you have to write this. What are the different values at the different points, and after writing these values you have to make the SFD. Fine, this is the SFD part. Should I go to BMD part now? Have you made a note of this SFD or of you? Okay, now I am going to BMD part. BMD means bending moment diagram. Okay. Now let us see. We have to calculate the values at these points, MA. Then we have to calculate the values at MC. Then we have to calculate the values at MD. And MB. So can you able to calculate the values here? See, the only thing you have to take into consideration that when we are taking the moment from the A point, that means we are taking the moment from here. When we are taking the moment from point C, when we are taking from MC, we will take the what are the different forces on the left side of the section. Similarly, for MD, we will take the moment of all the forces to the left of the point D, not to the right. Okay. Similarly, for ME, we will take the moment of all the forces which is to the left of the section of the point ME. For B, similarly, MB will calculate it by taking all the forces in the left side of the section. So calculate the values what you are getting: MA, MC, MD, ME, and MB. MA, we can see here there is no force in the left hand side direction, so MA will be 0. What is MC? When we are taking the moment about point C, but I have told you we have to see the left of the section of the point C, not to the right. So what are the force in the left of the section of the point C? Only the point A, and the point A is how much? 8 kilonewton. Okay, and what is the direction here? You can see 8 into 2, that is 16 kilonewton meter. Fine. And then we will take for the 6 kilonewton, what will be, or can say for the point D, what will be point D? That you can see 8 into 2, then minus 4 into 2. So how much it is coming? 16 minus 8, and how much it is? Sorry, for MD it is, so it is 4, not 2. So this is how much? 32 minus 16, how much it is? 32 minus 8. That is 24 kilonewton. Now for ME you can see this will be 8 into 3. 8 into distance is 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is 6, not 3, 6. Then we have 4 into minus 4 into 4. Then we have minus 6 into 2. So how much it is? 20 kilonewton meter. And what about MB? So you can see this, or the MB part here. If we calculate the value here, that will be 8 into how much it is? 8. Then we have minus 4 into 6. Then we have minus 6 into 4. Then we have minus 8 into 2. So see the value what you are getting here. So they are the different values of movement equation.
Zero.
Yes, this is 0. So if you can remember, I have told you bending moment, if it is 0 coming, not for the end points. You can say if it is coming at 0 at point A and 0 at point B, then it is not a problem. If it is coming 0 at different points from apart from the end points, then that point is called as, so if you can remember, I have told you, if the bending moment is 0 at any point apart from the end points, then that point is called as, if you can remember, point of contraflexure or the point of inflection. Yes. So now you can make the bending moment diagram for the beam. So I am making here the bending moment diagram. So what is the first value here? At the point A it is 0, and next the point is C. So at the point C, how much it is? 16. So this is 16 kilonewton meter. And after that, point D we can see, for the point D it is again increasing to the point 24. Let us see, this is 24. Point D, point C. Then 20 kilonewton. then 20 will be there. You can see this is 24, this is 60, so 20 may lie like that here. Let us say this is 20 Newton meter. It should be high of 16. The final it is 0. This point is E. So this will be 0. Okay, this point here is B. So this is the plus part here. You can say this is the BMD. So this is clear how we have to draw the bending moment diagram and the shear force diagram of the any beam. So you can make it in your course register. And if any doubt, that let me know. Otherwise, we have finished with this topic, because you are not going to discuss too much of this. So just you should know only how you have to make the SF and BM of the simply supported beam with the point load. So I have explained how to make it for SFD and how you have to make the BMD.
BMD वाला फिर से बता देंगे सर, उसमें डाउट आया कि कैसे आपने मार्क किया है.
See, let me tell you one thing. I have explained this in the previous slide, that moment is given by F into X. Okay. So if we can take it as M into X here. So Y is equal to M into X. This is the equation of line. So what is the equation of line here? So it can be like that, it can be like that, okay, it can be like that. So this is the shape of the line, like that or like that, fine. Or it can be negative X or it can be positive X. So this is how we have to make the BMD. So here the value is 0 at the point A. So we will take it at 0 here. Fine. Now coming to C point. Next point here is C. At the point C, the moment value is coming here at 16 kilonewton meter. That means there has to be a slope of which is in the shape of a line. So we can make it any way. You can say this is the 16, because the beam is from this point to this point. We cannot make it like that. Okay, beam is from A point to B point, so we have to make it like that. So this is the direction. Sorry, we have to make here, and this is 16 kilonewton. At this point, you can see MD moment here is 24 kilonewton. That is, here is 16 and next here is 24. So there will be another line which is extending up to 24. So we can make it arbitrary from our point. So because the line is like that, y is equal to mx plus c, you know it very well. The slope is like that. So we have fine. And here it is 16, and we can see that this point should, next point 24 should be higher to 16. So we have to make it like that. And for the point E, you can see here what is the value you are getting here, 20 kilonewton. So what is the 20 value? This is 24. 20 should be less, so it should be downward. So we have to take the slope of the line like that. So this will be 24 and it's up to 20. And for the MB, for the point B, it is 0 kilonewton. That means we have to see that where it is 0, it is 0 at point B, and it means that it's 0 at the last point of the beam. So we have to extend this line from here to the directly to the point B, and which is 0 kilonewton. So you have to see only the concept here is that y is equal to mx plus c, or we can say that there is no intercept here, so we can ignore this part here. So we can make the line like that, the slope at 45 degree. This, and last it is back to 0. So if you can see some numericals from, I think this SFD and BMD is not available in SS Bhavikatti. For that you have to refer some other book. That is, you can refer DS Kumar. And I will give you 1 or 2 numericals also for solving it, so that you can able to understand also. And simply you have to do only for this, not going detail, because SFD BMD is very large. It's and for all the beams we have to make the SFD BMD, but in your syllabus only simply supported beam is there, and for the simply supported beam only point load is there. Fine. So you should not go for UDL and UVL. Only you have to go for the point load. So I have just explained this, and just make a note in your register for the reference for the next problems. So this completes the beam part. So I will be going to discuss now the truss from tomorrow. Second part of the second module, and then after truss we will start the third module, that is center of gravity and moment of inertia.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, can you please repeat the author name?
Author name is DS Kumar. Should I write it on the board for your clarification?
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Yeah, this is DS Kumar. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That is all for the day. I have explained you how to make the SFD and BMD. So try to refer this book for solving the problems, and only you have to solve the one type of problem, not going for detail for the other types. So let me go to the attendance part now. So first tell me, this problem is clear to you? Can you able to solve some problems on this SFD and BMD by yourself?
Yes.
Okay, so give me a second. I will start now taking the attendance. Jashandeep Singh,
Present, sir.
Brahma,
Present, sir.
Priyam,
Present, sir.
Mohit,
Present, sir.
Shekhar,
Present, sir.
Sahil,
Present, sir.
Vanshika,
Present, sir.
Vidhi, Vidhi,
Present, sir.
Shivansh,
Present, sir.
then Hiren Sahni.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Okay, then Samir Chaudhary,
Present, sir.
Sudiksha,
Present, sir.
Yash Kapoor,
Present, sir.
Vanshveer Singh,
Present, sir.
Ankirat,
Present, sir.
Neha Goyal,
Present, sir.
Parth,
Present, sir.
Aditya Rajput,
Present, sir.
Satvik,
Present, sir.
Then we have Y batch. Aditya Kumar.
Present, sir.
And just a minute. Prajwal. Prajwal Goswami. Shantanu.
Present, sir.
Naman.
Present, sir.
Yuvraj.
Present, sir.
Kushagar has left. Using Nikita.
Present, sir.
Pragati. Pragati has also left. Arunit.
Present, sir.
Hemang.
Present, sir.
Aryan Anand.
Present, sir.
Then Rakshit Malik.
Present, sir.
Then Aryan.
Present.
Nibir.
Present, sir.
Parth Bansal.
Yes, sir.
And then Bhavya Singh.
Present, sir.
So, okay. So I think it's done. So you all can leave.